Welcome to Iron Dinos. I'm Sean, and I'm here with Adam.
Hey!
More of this. What are we doing, Adam? What are we doing this time?
Okay, so there's now loads of options, but I really want to try that code. So I think go back to the room where the bomb started going off, and this time we try and get to that code.
Okay.
There was that escape route on the left that we keep walking past. I did want to try that,
When
but
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I've
he entered the
noticed
door on
you
his
can't go
left.
backwards in this game too much.
You
So
can't, no. Give me the code in that room.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Is it
Feeling a wave
2841?
of disbelief, Stanley
yes,
decided to go up to his boss's
2845.
office. hoping he might
2845.
find it coming
Let
to
me
a
see if I can put it in
staircase.
before he
Stanley
says
walked
it.
upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley. Was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety
Screw
isn't
you.
healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Brilliant.
God doesn't let you. Screw you.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Well, I feel the need to walk calmly now. It was very soothing. Right, let's go.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no matter what I do, it presses down.
Right.
I didn't think I'd misaligned my press the last time, but it's always worth double checking.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
DNA.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
He did. So we've done this a couple of times, and we're trying to get to a specific point.
Yeah.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
One that says pirate. Oh, there's pirate.
Yeah.
Is there any low ones that are
s-
different?
464. I wonder if we can actually see anybody. Like maybe one of the screens has somebody.
Maybe when we watch the video back, you can have a look for that.
Yeah.
This mind
I did spend a
control
good amount of
facility,
time,
It was too horrible.
Yeah,
you look at
last
the screens
time.
and
Yeah.
Can't see
Had
anything
Stanley
moving
really
in
been
any
under
of them.
someone's
That
control
would kind
all this
of...
time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Well, I've got all the numbers that we've noticed that are different.
Yep.
No.
Up
He
we go.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
Up we
own
go.
life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible
Right,
power
okay,
over
so
another human life.
Let's get. So we're gonna
For
try.
he would dismantle the controls once
When I push
and for all.
on,
We're
it's going to
trying.
get very angry. So tell me what code you want me to push, and I will endeavour to do it as quickly as possible.
Right, there's a choice. So there was 142, which was trying to get to before,
Mm-hmm.
or there's the code downstairs, which I've been thinking about. It's 12B4.
There's
B could
no B.
B could stand for 2, or
Mhm.
it's the time difference between each one, which is 355.
There's also some great big numbers on the wall in the room that we're working on.
Yeah. So I think try that first. So 142. We're gonna try that.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Let's just
After
start.
they kept you
Amy.
enslaved
You know
all
where
these
we're going.
years, you go
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand,
Right, stand
there's
by
only
number
so
one,
much
I'd
that
say.
machine can do.
By number one.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're
Not
going to
open
have
yet.
to do
It's not
much
open
better than
yet.
that.
No.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Not
How
ideal.
long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Okay,
It's
142.
your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what
Bear
precious
in mind,
moments each
we
one
don't
of
have
them
a
is.
0.
More time to
No,
talk about you.
I'm really
about
worried
me,
about that.
Where we're going.
Was it
What all
142?
this means.
Yeah.
I barely know where to start.
And then the red button.
What's that?
Then the big red
You'd like to
button.
know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to
Guessing.
die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what
Also
happened.
disabled.
I
Enable
erased
backup
them.
power to
I
activate.
turned off the machine. I set you free.
Uh,
Of course, that was
Try
merely in
if
this
you can get
instance
to
of the
it,
story.
355.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office
355.
forever, pushing buttons endlessly
Well,
and then dying
you've one
alone.
attempt
Other
remaining.
times, I let the office sink into the
different.
ground, swallowing everyone
That's
inside,
different.
or I let it burn to a crisp.
355.
This version of events has
Where are
been
you getting
rather
355 from?
amusing.
Just
Watching
out
me
of
try to
interest.
make sense
That's
of
the
everything
time
and
difference
take back
between
the
the clocks
control wrested away
downstairs.
from
Oh,
you.
right,
It's
okay.
quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
and
But
it's
I'm
a
sure
code that we
whatever
can
I
get
come
to
up
pretty
with
quick.
on the next go around will be
Another
even
code in
better.
this room.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell
Do
with it.
anything.
I'm going to
Didn't
put
do
some
anything.
extra
Right,
time
what other
on
codes
the
is
clock
out? I
right
don't think we
now.
got time, but what
These
other
are
codes is there?
precious additional seconds. Stan.
Oh!
Time
Oh!
doesn't grow on trees.
Ah, what? It stopped.
No,
dear.
he's
what
just
other
telling you
codes,
to spend
Stanley?
some time on there.
Is it that you have no
What other
idea
codes?
where you're
There's
going or what you're supposed to be
5-2
doing right now? Or did you
What was
just
that?
assume when you saw that
5-2-1?
timer
Did we
that
try that?
something in
I'm
this
sure we
room was
tried
capable
that.
of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
One.
That's why that's
Running
saying
from
one, because we've
button
got
to
one
button,
attempt left.
Screen to
Right.
screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Try
These
5-2-1
are the
then,
buttons.
if
No,
you can get
hey,
to it.
it's coloured ones, or maybe this big.
I
red
don't think it
button,
took that
or
last
this
code.
Door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really,
really.
believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and
No,
over and
well,
over
let's-
for
well,
all of
let you-
eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
There is 1, 2, 2, 4.
Take a look at the
going
clock,
that time.
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Try anyway.
No ending.
Let's try
Just
it.
So
being blown
that
to
said
pieces.
one try
Will
left.
you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
And I don't
Another
think it's
choice.
the code we're
Make
inputting.
it count, or don't. It's all the same.
I
to
think
me,
we've
all
been
a
to
part
this
of the joke.
countdown
And
twice
believe
now.
me, I will be laughing at
And
every
that has
second of your inevitable
counted down
life
to
from the moment
attempts
we
taken.
fade in until the moment I say,
Oh.
really erupt.
There's something to do before, or there are things to do before we get to that room. I think that is what that is suggesting.
Yeah, I think there's a code to find. I don't think the code's as simple as reading it off a wall. Food for thought.
Mm. Well, that's a bit short. So, and we didn't see anything new. So, what do you want to do?
All right, I want to try that escape route then. Do you remember that escape?
The
All of his
escape?
co-workers
Yeah,
were
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
What
I want
could
to
it
try
mean?
that.
Stanley decided to go to
That
the
seems
meeting
quite a
room.
quick one.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Food for thought. Hopefully
When
we can
Stanley
find
came
something
to a
different.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Through here.
Yet there was not a single person
There's no
here
numbers in
either.
here, is there?
Feeling
Just
a wave of
double-checking.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
There's probably a clue or something in here.
Gotta be right. We need less reviews. 402 plus 405. Want to get rid of the death.
Death sport portion in the primary review schedule. I,
Interesting, yeah.
or one, think it's a stupid idea.
Okay. If there's good.
Please do not steal. Corporate conference room cup. I hate Mondays.
You know when you feel like something's staring you in the face?
Oh, yes, yes.
You're not
There's
saying
a few things staring you at the face.
Yeah.
Just in case there's anything you want to
Oh, hang
pick,
on.
pick up later when we're
Group. Okay.
right. Let's carry on.
Floor Ford XX. I saw
Yeah.
that.
So it's
Coming
up.
to a
Now
staircase,
the important
Stanley
question
walked
is:
upstairs to his
Yes.
boss's office.
do you want me to put in the code before he mentions it? Do you want the chilling
Okay,
music
I think we
again?
all know the drill by
Yeah.
now. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Dark secrets, the keypad.
2845.
Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Interesting. Okay, that changed.
Hmm.
Was this the way to this? Did we miss the escape?
No.
Okay.
The escape room is right before you go into the big room with all the cameras, I think. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Yeah, escape,
Mind
escape,
Control
escape,
Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Alright, be careful.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
What do
No.
you say?
Keep going. I want to see what happens. Keep going. I don't believe him.
At this point,
Hang
Stanley
on a
was
minute.
making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
That isn't getting it. Turn around a sec. Just spin. Okay. Yeah. No, spin around again. Yeah, yeah. No, keep going then. Ah, there we go. Careful, careful. What's that?
Down there?
Is there a floor down there?
Is that'll go back?
Look up.
It's a wall.
Anything above you?
Nope.
No. Okay. Yeah. Let's give this go. Why not? Okay. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh.
he reflected that his life had been of no
This is what he
consequence
thought was
whatsoever.
downstairs.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great
get out,
loss,
sir?
like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he
see if
resigned
he had to-
and willingly accepted this
anything?
violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Can't jump, can't move. Bye. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Oh.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Or,
Oh.
what do you want me to do?
There's nothing on the right, is there? Just double check there's nothing on the right by the boxes. You should always go the wrong way first.
Hmm?
No, okay,
Nothing.
right. Okay. Okay, keep walking then. Follow it. Let's see what happens. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Come on.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless,
What am I
making
doing?
life the same.
Sorry, yeah, go down the
Do you
stairs.
see
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Button sounds. What's that say? I can't read that.
It says button sounds, a selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone.
So you got to create.
See?
So you got to create music.
Not necessarily. It's just showing you.
Oh, that's credits.
So show off these fine people. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to look around the room some more? Do you want me to go through
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah. I want to see what
Look.
everything is in here.
436. You were looking for 436, weren't you?
Oh, where's that?
Says it over there. 431,
we'll,
436.
we'll have a look at that in a second. What's this? Office computers. Right, that's just normal. Filing cabinets. What are those pictures on the... Oh, is that the... So there is no other rooms. Or is there? Is there something we're missing? Let's have a look. Office layout. You're gonna have to read that as well. Sorry, it's a bit too
Oh,
small for
sorry.
me.
Sorry. Let's go over here then. Let's read them in order. Why am I doing this? Sorry. Sorry. Office layout. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Sansy's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core remains almost identical to the first iteration.
Ah.
Corridor. The pacing of the opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in good time. The two doors. The set of two open doors is the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration on the contradiction this room posed.
Right, so there's pretty much no other way you can go after that point. Interesting. What these pictures?
It's just nature pictures, which you will have seen around the building.
Yeah, right. Okay. Let's try that room then. That was it 464?
Well, I just saw something with 436 on it.
436.
Maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room.
431. 436.
What am I doing? Am I going up?
Yeah, go up.
Go through the other side? No, up. Okay.
Oh, was there another side? I thought that way was
What
shut.
to 436?
I thought the other side was shut.
No, we can get through there.
Well, before we go on then, let's have a look on the other side, see what's there.
Okay, I think it looks like they loop together at the top, but I don't know.
Oh, that's the office.
An office clock.
Office clock.
Where do you want me to go?
Go right. What's in there? That looks different. The lounge. Underground.
Early
that's
version
where-
of the underground portion of the game.
Oh, that light's swinging.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room? Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game.
Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of
I'm just going to
development.
make this easy on
These
you.
are clips of early takes that were not used in the final game.
Oh, so this is literally like the design of the game. Okay. So come
Behind
out
the
of there.
scenes, yeah.
Yeah. Come out of there.
Then he pushed the number 8.
Do you hear that?
Oh.
Could be important, could be nothing.
Yeah, go turn right. Then
Go up here.
The number 8. There was no number 8.
Hmm.
Oh. That was a button.
Was
Countdown
one of the
desk
discs
button.
from an early version of the ending.
Watch that a sec.
Okay.
That's stuff for that. So, oh, it's different numbers every time.
Yeah, you'll notice the colour pattern's different as well. I wonder if that is a clue.
God.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Move on?
Right. Yeah. It's not going to give you the answer there, is it? But yeah.
Room elevator. Countdown room. The exit. Should we look over here?
Yeah.
Look over there.
Give me too many options.
Okay, I'm just going to
Yeah.
around a little bit for a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah. Big red button.
Zending.
Vending model.
Zending levers. What could
Can
that
you pull them?
Nope. This is just for this is just for effect. Trailers. Ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. Features a series of broken rooms, the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. You'll be able to see these on YouTube. We're not going to sit and watch a bunch of
No.
trailers.
Meeting room.
So this is...
Oh, so
The,
it all leads around to the maintenance. Okay.
Yep, this is from the first door.
Yeah. Oh,
Apartment timer. Interesting.
office. Warzone. Haven't seen that.
Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realised shortly after starting to build it, it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted our making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Alright, there's that. So,
Right. Okay. So.
narrator emails. Fun.
Okay. Well, I think that's everything. So.
Had a
is
bit of
it?
a look around.
427. That's our room, isn't it? 427.
Stanley's office. Yep. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. First was created in November 2011, then March 2012, and the third in February 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the evolution because, like, that looks too.
Clean.
That looks claustrophobic. I think it doesn't look like a real office.
Yeah.
That looks like an actual office, but it's too neat and tidy. It doesn't give off kind of a weird, creepy vibe. Whereas that looks like a lived-in office, but also like it gives off a bit of a vibe. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Very clever people made this.
That's what worries me.
Head to the exit, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Yeah. Pull it.
I pulled it.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your Xbox. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't
Want me to turn? Too late.
You couldn't turn it off anyway.
Could have quit the game. I don't know how it would register that you'd done it.
I was gonna
but
say, yeah, that's what
it
I was thinking.
potentially could.
I was like, even if we do, like, there's no way of it telling. So,
Well, we got violently mashed, but we're back
Learned
here
a lot.
again. So, yeah, see you all next episode. Goodbye.
see ya.